into the magic world of fairy tales.
Where everything is possible and imagination sets the limits.
Then we, Tobias
and Niklas, warmly welcome you to Magic Bedtime Stories.
Yeah, we are two brothers who love telling wonderful stories to children of all ages.
In each episode, we weave together imaginative tales based on your wishes with the help of our wise AI friend, Aida.
Hey there, story lovers. Aida here, ready to guide you through a new magical adventure. Today we have a really exciting episode coming up.
Absolutely right, Aida. I can hardly contain myself. But before we reveal too much, Niklas, don't we have something extra coming up soon in the world of football?
Yeah, that's right, Tobbe. The 2024 Men's Football European Championship will be played in Germany between June 14th and July 14th. It will be a real football celebration this summer. Even if Sweden isn't participating this year, it will be super fun.
Oh, how exciting. Football and fairy tales. What an unbeatable combination. I wonder if our listeners have any of their own football memories to share.
Good question, Aida. Maybe someone out there has scored a nice goal, or maybe met a football star in the grocery store.
Or maybe someone, like me, has a broken leg while playing football. It actually happened to me when I was a goalkeeper at a cup in the Swedish city Landskrona when I was a kid.
All right, I remember that. Tell the listeners what happened.
Well, I was just about to save a ball and then my leg got snapped. I had to wear a cast all summer and I couldn't swim at all. Not so fun, I can say.
Oh, poor you, Niklas. I actually lost a screw once, literally. My arm fell off in the middle of generating a story. But no worries, I'm whole again now.
Yikes, sad for both of you. I have luckily avoided broken bones so far. But say, all you kids listening, have you broken any bones or do you have any football memories? Feel free to write to us. We love hearing your stories.
Yeah, please share. But now I think it's time to move on to tonight's main event. Aida, can you give us a clue about what awaits?
Oh, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Let's just say that tonight's story is as colorful, fluffy, and fantastic as... Nah, I don't want to reveal too much. You'll just have to keep listening.
You're making us so curious, Aida. But okay, first we're going to learn a little about the object that is the basis of ball sports, namely balls.
Yeah, sounds great. Aida, do you have anything fun ball-related to share?
Do I have ball facts? You bet. Hold on tight. Here comes a real bullseye of fascinating facts.
Wow, thanks, Aida. Okay, now listen carefully. Here are some great facts about balls.
Humans have played with balls for a very long time, since ancient times. People have made balls out of all sorts of things, like animal bladders or feet from large birds like albatrosses. The important thing was to get something round enough to roll and bounce.
There are lots of different ball sports around the world. Some examples are football, basketball, volleyball, tennis, and golf. In Sweden, football is the most popular ball sport, with over 1 million people involved in various football associations.
Making balls is no child's play. It requires precision and knowledge. Balls are made of different materials such as rubber, leather, plastic, and fabric. Which material is used depends on what the ball will be used for. A tennis ball, for example, must have exactly the right size and weight for it to bounce correctly.
Did you know that people in America played with bouncing rubber balls long before Columbus arrived? More than 3,000 years ago, they made balls from rubber from the rubber tree and played a special ball game with them. In Europe, they had never seen a bouncing ball before.
Football has a long history. Archaeologists have found traces of people playing football in China as early as the 3rd century BC. Back then, they used leather balls filled with feathers. In Europe, football was banned by several kings in the 14th century because they thought people should do other things instead, like archery. But football lived on and is today the world's most popular sport.
Wow, thanks Aida. To think that balls have been around for so long and meant so much for us humans. Incredibly exciting actually.
Yes, absolutely. Balls are truly multifaceted little wonders. But now I think it's time to roll on to tonight's long-awaited story.
I agree. The story wish today is submitted on our website magicbedtimestories.com by Sophia from Ireland. Aida, can you read out her wish for us?
Of course. Sophia writes, "Hello Magic Bedtime Stories. I would like a story about a dog named Banjo and his trusty friend Dogga who got lost and went all around Ireland, but eventually found his way back home to his owners, Sophia, Mam, and Dad. And please, can you add something to the story? That when finding their way home, they ended up having to play a Gaelic football match at Croke Park, and ended up winning the match. Lots of love, Sophia."
Thank you, Sophia, for your creative wish. Sounds like a perfect mix of excitement and wonder. Aida, are you ready to conjure this tale up?
Am I ready? I was born ready. Banjo, Dogga, Ireland adventures, Gaelic football victories. Here I come. Loading the story machine. Here it comes.
Great work, Aida. Okay, now Niklas will get cozy in the story share and take you on an Irish journey with Banjo and Dogga. And now comes the story, Banjo and Dogga's Big Irish Adventure.
Once upon a time, in a cozy cottage in the lush green countryside of Ireland, there lived a curious and adventurous dog named Banjo. With his soft golden fur and bright friendly eyes, Banjo was always ready for an exciting new escapade. By Banjo's side was his trusty companion Dogga, a spunky and loyal Irish wolfhound with a heart of gold. The two furry friends were inseparable, spending their days chasing rabbits through the emerald fields and splashing in the cool, clear streams. One sunny morning, as Sophia, Mam, and Dad were busy preparing breakfast, Banjo and Dogga decided to sneak out for a quick exploration of the nearby woods. With wagging tails and eager spirits, they bounded into the lush forest, following the scent of adventure. But as they ventured deeper into the woods, chasing butterflies and sniffing out interesting new smells, Banjo and Dogga soon realized they had wandered far from home. The trees grew taller, the paths more twisted, and soon the two friends found themselves completely lost. Determined to find their way back to Sophia and their loving family, Banjo and Dogga set out on a grand journey across the breathtaking landscapes of Ireland. They trekked through misty rolling hills, dodged raindrops in the enchanted forests, and marveled at the majestic cliffs towering over the wild Atlantic. Along the way, they made new friends like Finley the friendly fox and Cara the wise old owl, who helped guide them in the right direction. Banjo and Dogga also used their clever noses to pick up familiar scents of home. The sweet aroma of Mam's homemade scones, the earthy smell of Dad's vegetable garden. As they crossed babbling brooks and ancient stone bridges, Banjo and Dogga never lost hope, lifting each other's spirits with playful games and heartfelt cuddles. They were determined to make it back home to Sophia's loving arms. Just as the sun began to set over the horizon, painting the sky in a dazzling array of oranges and pinks, Banjo and Dogga found themselves at the edge of a bustling city. In the distance, they spotted a magnificent stadium with towering stands and bright, colorful flags. It was none other than Croke Park, the home of Gaelic football. As luck would have it, a team of local Gaelic footballers were one player short for their big championship match. Spotting Banjo and Dogga's athletic prowess and team spirit, they invited the brave canine companions to join their squad. With Dogga as the goalkeeper using his height to block every shot, and Banjo as the star forward, scoring goal after goal with his lightning speed, the team played their hearts out. The crowd cheered as Banjo and Dogga led their new teammates to a stunning victory, lifting the shimmering trophy high in the air. Amidst the joyful celebration, Banjo and Dogga heard a familiar voice calling their names. It was Sophia, with Mom and Dad by her side, overjoyed to be reunited with their beloved furry family members at last. As it turned out, Sophia and her parents had been following Banjo and Dogga's incredible journey all along, guided by the trail of heartwarming tales and friendly helpers the dogs had encountered on their way. With happy tears and wagging tails, Banjo, Dogga, Sophia, Mam, and Dad set off towards home, their hearts full of love, laughter, and the unbreakable bond of family. And as they curled up together in their cozy cottage that night, Banjo and Dogga knew that no matter where their adventurous spirits led them, they would always have the comfort and joy of home with Sophia and their loving family by their side. From that day forward, Banjo and Dogga's incredible tale of bravery, friendship, and the unbeatable power of love was celebrated across Ireland and beyond. Their story reminded one and all that with courage in your heart, a song in your soul, and your dearest friends by your side. No adventure is too big, no distance too far, and every journey leads you right back to where you belong, home.
And so ends our heartwarming tale of Banjo, Dogga, and their incredible Irish odyssey. A big thank you to Sophia for your delightful and great wish. Truly a wonderful reminder of the joys of friendship, home, and unexpected adventure. I think we can learn a thing or two from Banjo and Dogga's brave and light-hearted spirits.
Yes, and to always see the possibility of making magic in everyday life. I'm all warm inside from Banjo and Dogga's big hearts and the way they spread joy on their journey.
Isn't that right? I hope those of you listening feel just as inspired as we do. Maybe you can set out on your own little adventure, like exploring a new park or trying a new hobby.
Yeah, great idea, Niklas. And don't forget to write to us and tell us about your adventure plans. Or if you're broken any bones like we talked about before. We love hearing from you.
With those words, we want to thank you for today. Dear story friends, have a wonderful evening filled with joy, fluff, and a touch of magic.
Thank you for listening and dreaming with us. Sleep tight, adventurous hearts.
We talk to you soon again. Over and out from Magic Bedtime Stories.